Act 8.3 is coming next week. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video. So as a lot of you know, it is time. We're getting close to Act 8.3 launching. We all are very excited. I've got a little snifter of work to do. I say that, 5 more paths with the final boss behemoth, and I've got to get it done. So let's go over some of the things that are happening and dropping. So Command Mike has posted on the forums some information, so I thought we'll react to it and have a look at it, because Act 8.3 Illumination is coming October 18th, so that is next Wednesday. So we'll look out for that with great glee. And here's the thing: welcome to Chapter 3 of Marvel Contest of Champions Act 8. My word, I remember when we only had Acts 1, 2, and 3, and then yeah, Act 4 came, and then there's Act 5, Act 6. Less said about that, the better. And in Act 7, when Kabam learned and then realised they had to change stuff. So it is what it is. Rather than layer another interaction on top of the weapon disarm unarmed capture system we've instead added different mechanics for summoners to play into. Strikers. Yeah. So, yeah, use your relics. There's the names of the games. One thing, as Kabam said, in order to apply more focus on quality over quantity inside of story quests, we've decided to reduce the scope of this and future chapters from starting 6 paths per quest to 3 paths per quest. Not only reduces the overhead on work required for the content, but allows us to ensure that every path that does make it into the side quest is the best it can be. Side quest? Story quest? I mean, maybe it's meant to be story quest. Or not side quest. Aside from that reduction, everything inside Chapter 3 is the same standard as the acts and chapters that came before it. I mean, this is good. Like, this is the thing. Like, I have seen. We'll look at comments from people in a minute as to like why they don't like this. But for me, one of the biggest issues of doing Act 8.2 on to Act 8.2.6 on the side was trying to do everything at one time. And I found that very difficult at times as the game becomes quite grindy. And it's like then you have to say to yourself, or people say, well, you don't have to do everything. Yeah, but that's all well and good, people saying that. But it's like, well, I don't have to make this. I don't have to do this YouTube channel. I don't have to play the game. I don't have to do arena. Well, I kind of have to do arena. You don't have to participate in cyber weekend deals, but I want to because it allows me to get certain champions on a selection basis and also rare rewards and items that are going to be very beneficial for my account. I don't have to do battlegrounds, but I kind of do because it's part of like the alliance that I'm with, and there's no issue with that. But what I'm saying is that you have to do certain things in order to get places. If I said, oh, by the way, I'm just coming to this YouTube channel to make side quest based content on a monthly basis and not cover some of the other stuff that I do, then it's like, well, is that really what I'm here to do, to play the game? Just do that? No. I want to do as much as possible. And I will kind of share that experience with everybody from a non-spending standpoint, just so that people understand and people can go, Rich, I don't agree with that point. Rich, I sort of agree where you're coming from on that one. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I'm not quite sure. So it's like, it's just, you know, I'm having like a existential crisis with kind of like overviewing participation and stuff. But here's the thing. I still get on with it and do it. And that's the thing, you know, we just kind of like, we try and make sure on this channel, as well as the coverage, to make it so that there's ways around to get things. So work hard, you know, work through trouble and strife and you'll get there. So, you know, we do that. In any case, one act composed of 4 chapters. Each chapter consists of 6 quests. Chapter 3's quests are composed of 3 paths of 6 encounters per path. 3 final bosses, not path dependent, which is good. 1 to 3 choice nodes found just before fighting there, so it's just usual stuff. Choice nodes before, just located before the final boss, give players a chance to swap out a non-KO'd 5 or 6 star champions for another in the roster. What? No 7s? No 7s? I thought they meant to be the chase item. Freshly swapped in champions will enter the quest for. I mean, we know this stuff. We know it. 414 energy for your completion, 1242 for your exploration, which does that mean that the paths are more in the way of expensive? I can't remember. No, it's a saving. You can see there it's a saving. So on the left is Act 8.3, which is to 1,242, and exploration for Act 8.2 is so 8.3 to the left, 8.2 to the right. That's about half. Yeah, that's half. You save half on energy, which is really important. You know, quick calculation. Let's bring up the quackdaculator. And just put in 1242, because this is the saving of energy, divided by, was it 70? Do we do 70 for that one? Is that how that works? Divided by 70. So that's 17, that's equivalent to 17 refills. Screw it, we'll just say 18 refills, just to make it easier. 18 refills. Or 3 refills if you wait at certain points during the day. So you could do it 2 a day. So they could do that over, what, I don't know, X amount. Let's focus on the units, because that's the main thing. Like 540 units worth of spend, which, you know, if you times by 2, which would be how it would be, was back in 8.2. So in Act 8.2, it would have cost you 1,080 units, give or take, for doing the exploration. It is 540 units if you were doing it by Act 8.3. I'm not saying go and do that, but what I'm saying is I'm just looking at the value, the estimated value, just in case there's MCOC and he's going, no, actually, I think you'll find if you don't buy this. No. Right. Okay, so we've got other things as well. We've got the usual stuff. You've got 7-star, yay, do more damage. 6-star, yay, do somewhat more damage. That's just it. Break out your ascended champions. Your 5 stars, they may be somewhat helpful, but the 6 stars, of course, are going to be key. And of course, 7 stars probably better because, hey, chip damage, damage through the block, not good, sad, sad times. So there we go. What else have we got? We got other things as well, choice nodes and other kind of like random things, which you can check out in the link in the description. It's up to you. I'm not going to go too much in depth with this, especially because it's new avenue mechanics, interactions for players, strikers. These phantasms can be blah, 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 blah. Use your striker. And I would say, and this is probably the top tip I would advise anybody, is next week, if you are planning a path and you're like, these champions are go great for this path. If they don't have a striker on, whack a striker on, because that's going to be helpful for this stuff. So look out for that, by the way. Yeah. And obviously weapon of choice, disarm, unarmed, that stuff is back, which, you know, usual stuff we had at 8.2. There's more. There's one last thing worth mentioning, the addition of brand new set of class benefit nodes. That's right, the Act 7 Classic is back because Kabam want to look at, they need new ideas. So they've gone back to old ideas. Maybe they just want to get rid of Act 8 as it is and go, right, okay, well, we're ready to now to deliver Act 9 in a new kind of like fashionable way that is just super cool. I don't know. We'll have to see what Act 8.4 has, to begin with that. But you'll always have the option to play around, ignore these nodes, but trust us, you'll want to see what kind of rewards you have in store for bringing the right champion for the job. Ooh, okay. Are they going to spoil that? No. Into the Heart of Darkness, Act 8.3 will see summoners continue their quest to unravel the insidious machinations of the evil organization known as Ouroboros. Carina, Guillotine, Aegon, Civil Warrior, and his summoners will journey to make an alliance with an old frenemy. This unlikely team will work to expose the hideout of Ouroboros' mysterious leader and hopefully shed some light on their shadowy plans. Well, Ouroboros' master armorer. Well, it's going to be the Chrono Serpent, isn't it? I don't know, because when I spoke to Gabe, I don't know where they're going with the story with it. I kind of felt that we were leading to this Chrono Serpent type story with it, but I got this concern that maybe they're kind of going in a different direction, but we'll have to see what the crack is with that one. Iron Man Cerastus, Sir Ass and Tits. I don't know. Sir Ass Tits. That's it. He's now Iron Man Sir Ass Tits. So there we go. For those that like ass and tits, you've got something. They got something for you. Right, okay, let's get to the rewards just quickly. As I've said in the previous coverage of Act 8.3 rewards, I like them. I think the Kabam did a great job with this. I think even more so because this quest won't be so grindy, and that will give maximum reward take home for not substantially grindy, right? I rate that, you know, because people want to get on with other stuff. Battlegrounds is going to be back for a new season. People are going to be getting involved with that. We've got the Battleground Brawl coming up. We've got the Banquet event coming back. We've got Cyber Weekend. We've probably got another spicy event that we don't know about. A new champion coming into the game next month. That's an original by Kabam. So there's going to be a busy time, and this is going to be great. So I'm looking forward to this. You know, should be good. Okay, so yeah, completion rewards are all right. 6-star rank, 3 to 4 gem. But apart from that, I think it was the lack of 6-star basic frag. Yes, tier 6 basic fragments. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. Tier 6 basic fragments. Lack of that is annoying. The primordial dust is a bit of a weird thing, especially because on the tier 2 side of things, there's only 100, which means you've got to get another 100 from somewhere else in order to get another ascension, which I think this is going to be more important. There's a good chunk of 7-star shards available for this one. And yeah, it just looks good. It looks like a good amount that you get from it. Some points from the community on this one. Overall, the rewards sound great, so don't take this as a big compliment or anything, but no actual tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha. It's kind of disappointing for path rewards, especially with the rank 5 being random. Besides, it looks great. I'm looking forward to the boss fight. Yeah, that's annoying. I do agree with that one, especially because like the path rewards haven't really evolved. It would be nice to see more tier 6 basics, but I'm sure Kabam will say, well, you can have this from different areas. Just go to this and you'll find more. Someone's looking forward to this. Cats is still sad about the reduced path. I disagree. I just kind of think this bit more of a quicker process. I just want to get it done. Like not being rude to anybody. I just want to get it done. There's other stuff I want to achieve in game, and it's stagnated because things take so long. Act 8.2 just felt boring to me, just because it's just going on and on. The scheme of things with the grind, but yeah. Huge disappointment that tier 6 basics and tier 3 alpha become a big issue for people. It's alright. I think it's good for the rewards, depending, obviously, to reduce the path, so the rewards aren't going to be too stonking, but of course there's going to be stuff that people and players want to see. But that's it for the coverage. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out some other content located on screen. I'll see you soon. Much love and goodbye.